Picture this: a man and his ex-girlfriend, a professional bodybuilder, locked in a battle of slap fight, a showdown of epic proportions, a David and Goliath story of sorts, but with a twist. This isn't just a display of brute strength. It's a test of endurance, of resilience, and most importantly, of courage. Now let me paint you a picture of the two contenders. Our first player, let's call him Average Joe. He's your everyday man, around 5'10", tipping the scales at about 180 pounds. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? Now, here's where things get interesting. The woman he's about to go toe-to-toe with isn't your typical ex-girlfriend. She's a professional bodybuilder, muscles bulging from every inch of her body. She's got biceps that would make Arnold Schwarzenegger jealous. The crowd gasps as she flexes, a mixture of awe and fear spreading through the spectators. It's not every day that you see a woman who could give the Incredible Hulk a run for his money. But here's the kicker. They're not here to arm wrestle or to see who can bench press more. They're here to slap each other. Yes, you heard that right. A good old-fashioned slap fight. One person stands with their hands behind their back, chin held high, waiting for the impact. The other takes 3 calculated moves to line up their slap, like a golfer lining up for a putt, or a baseball player preparing to hit a home run. Then, they let loose, aiming to knock their opponent out cold. The crowd is buzzing with anticipation. They're on the edge of their seats waiting for the battle to begin. Will it be the man who emerges victorious, or will the woman's strength prove too much for him to handle? The air is thick with tension, the crowd's laughter and cheers echoing off the walls. So who do you think will win this battle of slaps? Let's dive into the first round. The first round begins with the woman, muscles bulging, ready to deliver the first slap. The crowd watches with bated breath as this female juggernaut, her body a testament to countless hours spent in the gym, positions herself. She's a slap-fighting titan, a force of nature, in the form of a woman built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. In the blink of an eye, she unleashes a slap that echoes through the arena like a shotgun blast. The man, an everyday Joe, is sent flying backward. When he finally stands, there's a collective gasp from the crowd. A comical sight unfolds. Our Average Joe has, well, let's just say, had a bit of an accident. His pants, now sporting an all-too noticeable brown stain, have become the butt of the joke, pun intended. The arena erupts into laughter at this unexpected twist. Even the referee, a Dana White look-alike, can't help but chuckle as he calls for a timeout. Our Average Joe, red-faced but not defeated, exits the ring to change his pants. Meanwhile, the woman revels in the hilarity of the situation. She's in her element, flexing her massive muscles and trash-talking with the crowd. Her laughter rings out, a powerful sound that matches her formidable presence in the ring. She's confident, she's strong, and she's got the first round in the bag. But the question remains, can our Average Joe recover from this embarrassing start? Can he wipe the slate clean, or more accurately, the pants clean, and make a comeback? After a humiliating first round, can our Average Joe make a comeback? Stay tuned to find out. Round 2. The man, now in fresh pants, steps up to the plate. The crowd's laughter still echoes in the air as our Average Joe squares off against his muscle-bound ex, a woman who could easily be mistaken for a younger, angrier Arnold Schwarzenegger. He takes his 3 practice swings, each one more tentative than the last. It's like watching a kitten trying to stand up to a lion. When he finally lets loose, his slap lands with all the impact of a feather falling onto a pillow. The crowd's laughter spikes, but it's nothing compared to the woman's derisive cackling. She flexes her biceps and jeers at him, her words cutting deeper than any slap could. She reminds him of her infidelity, of his best friend's betrayal. It's a low blow, even for a slap fight. But then, it's her turn again. Her slap is like a cannonball, a thunderous boom that reverberates through the warehouse. But this time, the man doesn't crumble. He sways, he stumbles, but he doesn't fall. He stands tall, his jaw set in a defiant line. The crowd goes wild. They're cheering for him now, their laughter replaced by a newfound respect. As the noise dies down, the man takes a moment to gather himself. He remembers why he's here, why he's doing this. The betrayal, the heartbreak, it all comes rushing back. His face hardens, his gaze sharpens. He's not just an Average Joe anymore, he's a man on a mission. With the odds stacked against him, the man is on the brink of defeat. Will he rise to the occasion? The final round. The man, driven by the memory of betrayal, delivers a slap heard around the world. This isn't just a slap, it's a symphony of revenge and retribution. A crescendo of raw emotion and physical force. With a swing that would make a major league batter envious, he connects with a thunderous crack, resonating throughout the room with the intensity of a lightning strike. The woman, the beast, the bodybuilder, is caught off guard. She stumbles, teeters, then dramatically topples over, her muscular build no match for the raw power of the slap. She does a backflip right out of her high heels, her formidable figure sprawling onto the floor, a colossal fall from grace. The crowd is stunned into silence. The echo of the slap still hangs in the air, a chilling reminder of the unexpected turn of events. The only sound is the gasp of the crowd, a collective breath held in shock and disbelief. The EMTs rush in, their faces a mirror of the crowd's astonishment. They gently lift the woman onto a stretcher, a stark contrast to the brutal spectacle that unfolded moments ago. As they wheel her out of the room, the silence is broken by the tentative clapping of the audience, a slow applause that grows into a roar of approval. The man, our average Joe, stands victorious. He locks eyes with the onlooker, who was once his best friend, now just a stranger with tear-streaked cheeks. A hearty laugh escapes his lips as he watches his former friend dissolve into tears. "Have fun feeding her every day and changing her diapers," he taunts, his voice laced with sweet victory. The crowd erupts into cheers as the referee, the Dana White lookalike, raises the man's hand, declaring him the winner. The World Championship belt is placed around his waist, a symbol of his triumph against all odds. As the crowd swarms him, a sea of adoring fans and hot women, the man stands tall, basking in his moment of glory. In this unusual slap fight, our average Joe proved that not all battles are won by strength alone. The dust settles, the crowd disperses. Our victor stands tall, a champion in his own right. The slap fight event, a spectacle of strength, strategy, and sheer willpower, has come to a close. The air buzzes with the echoes of laughter, gasps, and the resounding slaps that mark the battle. The man, an everyday Joe, holds his ground, a testament to the unexpected. The professional bodybuilder, his ex-girlfriend, lies unconscious, her strength and rage no match for his resolve. The drama, the tension, the humor that unfolded, it was nothing short of theatrical. The crowd's jeers turned into cheers as our man rose above the mockery, turning the tables in a stunning upset. The victory was not just his, but every underdog's who dared to challenge the odds. And as the celebration begins, the strains of Eye of the Tiger fill the air, a fitting anthem for our triumphant hero. In the end, it was an average man's triumph over a professional bodybuilder, a victory that will be remembered in the annals of slap fight history.